So hello everybody, my name is Yinghui. So what are we going to be doing for this video today? On Daily Leadership 2, we're given access to talk about a topic where we think are related to the main work and that we want to discuss about. So on this video, based on the recommendations from Muntu and Miss Pratt, I'm going to be talking about the topic of problem solving, decision making, and how does it relate with data accuracy. So first, what is data accuracy and how does it affect every single aspect of our life? So is it important? So as I've said, for sure, data accuracy is really important. What do I mean here is that imagine in a situation where you're in such a rush and you want to make such an informed decision, but then you got the wrong information and you got like the wrong data and your data is not accurate. Imagine in that situation your whole strategy and your whole planning and all of those steps will be worthless. So how do we can apply data accuracy in real life? So let me provide you an example here, because mainly in this talk I'm going to be giving you examples rather than just talking plainly. So on our example here, we have is, let's say I'm a retailer and I am running a pretty big store that sells a lot of clothing. So this year is like the clothes at my place are starting to get out of stock and holiday is about to come. So I want to plan out how much inventory should I buy and like should I spend on. So imagine in a situation where I got the wrong database. Imagine that where I based on a false data such as like the wrong last year sales, last year holiday sales, and on the wrong, and I didn't focus on the changes that could happen or customers behavior and customers preferences. So what will relate to my decisions? Imagine last year I was able to sell for about 1,500 dresses for maybe let's say Halloween. And for this month, Halloween is about to come for sure, and I want to make sure that I got the enough amount so that I wouldn't take too much inventory and still has enough stock to help my customers. So if I just base on last year's sales and doesn't focus on the changes that could happen on the customer behavior, and also if I base on the wrong data that isn't related to the inventory I want to plan on, then what will this cause? First, it causes excess inventory. I'll take up too many amount of stock, and also I will be wasting resources. And because of that, it will cause to potential financial loss, which is a really bad thing that nobody wants to happen, especially when they're selling things such as clothes or like stuffs that people could consume. So that is about the importance of data accuracy. So now, based on the data accuracy that I have provided, let's look at the two skills that will be discussed here today. First is problem solving and next is decision making. First, problem solving. Let's focus on this. Imagine in a situation where you don't have the accurate data, and as I think all of you would know, different ways to solve problems, especially 5-minute steps, such as like getting the fact, collecting data, coming with a plan, strategizing, and lastly, come up with a conclusion and check it again. So imagine on the two first steps where you got the data wrong and you did the facts and the data all wrong. This will affect badly to our steps of your planning and your strategizing. No matter how good your plan comes up with, you still would face problem when you think that, oh no, this doesn't relate at all and you got the wrong solution, although you check again and again, but still got the wrong one. So how do we fix this? So let's maybe look at this. Here, I have a problem that I think everybody could face in real life. Imagine I'm a student and a test is about to come. My grades are going down badly, and I really want to improve my grades so that it will help me a little bit with my scoreboard. So what should I do here? So I want to focus on the subjects that I think are my weaknesses and that I need improvement. So imagine in this situation, I'm really bad at, let's say, geography and mathematics. But I didn't focus on it and I focused on something else that I'm already confident with, like maybe English or maybe Vietnamese, maybe just like that. And if I spend a lot of time into the thing that I'm not in need of, totally that amount of time will be worthless. And then for sure, all of my times and all of like my contributions are all gone. So it's really important because you shouldn't spend too much time on something unnecessary. And what is the cause of this? Because I got the wrong data. Because I didn't track correctly the correct data on what is my weakness, what is the weakest point of mine. So I failed on that part and totally I ruined the whole thing. So that is the importance of data accuracy in problem solving. Now what about decision making? Decision making skills are something really important that I think everybody faces each day. Like just like an example on like what do we eat on breakfast? That is a situation where you need to come up with a decision. Or like let's say what dress should I wear for the day? Yeah, it is a decision-making situation. And so data accuracy is really important. Like if the day is a sunny day, then I need to wear some casual things. But if it is a cold day, then I wear big jackets and coats to protect myself from the coldness. So situations are really important, and especially when you have the correct decision-making skills, it will help you a lot. But what is the importance of data accuracy and how does it affect our decision-making skills? So let's look at a situation. Imagine I'm a city planner. So what does a city planner do? Well, they will basically plan on the things that happen at the city. So imagine a city planner is planning for a park's location so that they could start and build it. So they all come up for like an interview of the population and what are their interests. Should the city choose the location at the city center or at southeast of the city? So when we got the correct data, which the correct data here are 62% people choose city center and 38% people choose southeast of the city. So here, imagine if I got the data wrong and I think that the city center, the amount of people who choose the city center are less than the people who choose southeast, then what will this cause? It will cause like a really bad decisions where we focus on the wrong location that the city's people prefer. And so on this, people wouldn't likely to enjoy the service of the park just as if the park was built in the city center. And this caused a lot of bad services to the city, to the citizens here. So after this video, what we've learned about is the importance of data accuracy and brief examples onto two mandatory skills that we face every day, which are problem solving and decision making skills. So after this video, I think all of us have got the idea of what is the problem of what is the importance of data accuracy. Thank you for listening and goodbye. See you next time.